Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Janine's Gluten-free Kitchen. And today we are going to be making a delicious chorizo tomato pasta, which is gluten-free and dairy-free with beautiful olives and basil and parsley and tomato and goodness. So let's get cooking. Chorizo pasta. First thing we want to do is get our pasta cooking. Now I am using a super grain penne, which is made up of rice, amaranth and quinoa. However, you feel free to use whatever pasta you have a preference for, whether you're gluten-free or not gluten-free, take your pick. So I've got my water just coming to the boil perfectly, and I am going to throw in my penne. Good. Awesome. Giving that a bit of a stir. And what I forgot to do was put in a pinch of salt. Do not be tempted to put oil in your pasta water. That just makes the pasta oily and your sauce slides off. But a little pinch of salt is okay. All right, bring that to a simmer. Now I'm going to move this out of the way so we can get started on our yummy sauce. So while that's boiling away, we are going to get started on our sauce. I've got a little bit of olive oil here that I'm going to put in the bottom. Don't want to put too much because chorizo is an oily sausage and it will release a lot of the oils as we cook. That's the first thing I'm going to throw in is my chorizo. I've got 2 here. So this particular recipe that I'm making is enough for 2, but you can multiply it to make it for more people. So I have 2 chorizos. Ingredients down below. And we want to get our chorizo up to a nice crisp. That'll probably take about 5 to 10 minutes. No, it'll take probably close to 10 minutes. You can see how much oil has released from those sausages now. It tastes amazing. I've got some beautifully chopped garlic, which I've done quite chunky. I'm going to throw that in. And then I will throw in my tomatoes. I want those tomatoes to really break down. I'm going to let that do its thing for a little while before I add the greens in. Let's check on our pasta. Our pasta is ready. I'm going to drain that and put it to the side. All right, our tomatoes are starting to break down now, which is perfect. So I have some silverbeet here that I've cut very fine. Let's throw in a little bit. I love putting fresh greens in with a tomato sauce like this because it just freshens it up and makes it a bit more vibrant and kind of makes sure that you get your serve of vegetables with this kind of, carb-based meal, carby and protein meal. So this way you're getting your carbs, your proteins and your veggies. I have some basil that we've got fresh from the garden, just a little handful. Don't want to overdo it. You really want the chorizo to be the spotlight, not the basil. So some beautiful wild olives. Now these are not pitted because they're too small to get pitted. If you don't like having pips in your olives, you can get some nice sliced Spanish olives or green olives. I do like the flavour of these though. Yum. And then a big dollop of tomato paste. It's just going to give it a little richer depth of flavour. And stir that well through. Now I can see my sauce is getting a little dry now, so I'm going to add some water just to make it a little saucy, especially with that tomato paste going in. Yum, smells exquisite. At this point, guys, it's pretty much done. Everything's warmed through, your greens are cooked, your sausage is cooked. We want to make it a little fresher with some chopped parsley. We've did just a rough chop, a nice big bowl of it. And the parsley gives it the fresh greenness and a lovely background, but it's not as strong as basil, so you can put a little bit more. Now I am going to turn that right down to low because I don't want the sauce to dry out. And now I'm going to put my pasta in. Now here's the thing, guys, this doesn't really need seasoning. The chorizo is a very strong flavour and has lots of punch. The olives are salty and has a lot of good taste. The tomato paste is sweet and salty. It doesn't, and then you've got all the garlic, which is, so it doesn't need seasoning. It's fabulous is what it is. Let's give that a toss. Yum. And we are done and ready to serve. And hey presto, our pasta is ready. Let's serve some of that up. I love these little small pennes, they're so cute. And it doesn't feel like you're having a massive mouthful of carbs or starch. Look how delicious that looks. And that will give you 2 very generous serves. Yum. I'm going to drizzle a little bit of olive oil on it because it's so good. And then add some fresh basil from the garden. Just to make it look pretty. Yum. Let's have a taste of that, shall we? Get a piece of the chorizo, some of the pasta and the greens and an olive. Yum, yum, yum. I am in heaven. So good. And I definitely back what I say. It does not need seasoning. It packs a punch of flavour. And if you add any more, you're just going to be overdoing it. But that is really, really good. Guys, so good. Yum. Easy to make. The hardest thing is chopping up the vegetables and then, you know, it's just throw it all together. What a great evening meal. You can have this whole thing done in 20 minutes. Too easy for any weeknight or weekend or entertaining, summer or winter. Beautiful meal. Hope you guys have enjoyed that. I've certainly enjoyed making it, and now we're going to eat it. We look forward to hearing from you down below in the comments. Like, share, subscribe, hit the bell. I think that's about everything for us for now. So, see ya. Testing, test. Hey, ho, howdy, hoo. Hey. Would love to see your comments as blah, 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 blah. Let's try that one more time. So, not yet. No, try that one more time. Guys, I hope we'll do it one more time. I didn't quite look good at it. That was train wreck. Well, thanks for sharing this video with us, because